Hey everyone, this is C Crypto Daily Buzz. Today is March 31st, 2026, and we're looking at a massive crackdown on Southeast Asia scam centers, a huge US Ponzi case, and how Bitcoin is reacting to Iran's ceasefire hopes versus ongoing ETF outflows. This channel summarizes the most important crypto news for investors in Southeast Asia, including traders and OFWs in the Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia, and across the region. Issue 1. UK Sanctions, 20B Xinbi Network tied to sea scam compounds. The UK has become the first country to sanction Xinbi, a Chinese-language crypto marketplace that processed nearly $20 billion in illicit transactions and supports industrial-scale scam centers across Southeast Asia, including Cambodia's Xinbi and Park compound. Sanctions cover Xinbi itself, plus entities like Legend Innovation, the operator of Xinbi and Park, with London offices, luxury properties, and related assets frozen as part of a broader push ahead of the UK's illicit finance summit. For Southeast Asia investors, this is a big signal that Western governments are now targeting the infrastructure behind Telegram-based pig butchering scams, not just individual wallet addresses. My view is that investors and OFWs in the Philippines, Vietnam, and Indonesia should take this as a reminder that if a guaranteed yield opportunity traces back to anonymous Telegram groups or overseas compounds, authorities may already be watching, and exiting late can be very expensive. Issue 2. Goliath Ventures, 328M Crypto Ponzi unravels. In the U.S., prosecutors have charged Christopher Alexander Delgado, CEO of Florida-based Goliath Ventures, formerly Gen Z venture firm, with running a $328 million crypto Ponzi scheme that promised steady monthly returns from liquidity pools. Authorities say funds from over 2,000 investors were largely recycled to pay earlier participants and buy multiple luxury homes, while a proposed class action also accuses JP Morgan of enabling suspicious transfers tied to the scheme. For Southeast Asia investors, this case shows how professional-looking firms and banked entities can still be Ponzi structures, even when they talk about DeFi, liquidity, and institutional partners. In my opinion, traders in the Philippines and Indonesia should treat any product that promises fixed or very high monthly yields from crypto trading or liquidity as a major red flag, and always check whether returns actually depend on real trading or just new deposits. Issue 3. BTC around 67K on Iran. Ceasefire hopes versus ETF outflows. Bitcoin is trying to rebound around the mid-60K zone as markets respond to renewed hopes for a ceasefire in the US-Iran conflict, with BTC briefly pushing above key intraday levels alongside a small bounce in broader crypto. At the same time, spot Bitcoin ETFs have recently seen hundreds of millions of dollars in net weekly outflows, led by major products, even as research firm Bernstein keeps a $150,000 year-end target and argues that BTC has likely found a trough. For traders in Southeast Asia, this clash between improving geopolitical headlines and negative ETF flows means short-term direction can remain choppy, with sentiment swinging quickly between relief and risk-off. My view is that investors in the Philippines, Vietnam, and Indonesia should assume both more volatility and more headlines ahead, using clear levels, position sizing, and time horizons rather than trading purely on one bullish target or one bearish news day. Summary: 1. UK targets Xinbi and Xinbi and Park, hitting a $20 billion scam network tied to Southeast Asia. 2. Goliath Ventures' $328 million Ponzi shows how liquidity pool yield promises can hide fraud. 3. Bitcoin hovers near 67K as Iran's ceasefire hopes clash with ongoing ETF outflows and bold $150K calls. This video is for information and education only and is not financial advice. All investment decisions and risks are your own responsibility. If this video was helpful, please subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell. For real-time alerts and trading signals, join our Telegram channel, link in the description. See you in the next one.